Welcome back. You might want to display more than just the meal and the number of the meal. You might want to display the price of each meal. And in order to accomplish that, it's very simple. Here, you can add just the price of each meal in the options array. So here, I'm going to add a new property to each object here, price, and then you can add the price. Let's say 24, and then add here another price for this meal. Let's say 35, and then for the last meal we can also add the price, and let's say 44. And you can display them here by just passing the price as well. You can say here plus, and then options, and then of I, and then you call the price. And of course we need a space here, so I'm going to add another plus, and here a space. You can add the $sign if you wish, and here don't forget the plus here as well. And we are done. Let's now save and refresh. As you can see, now we have the price of each meal here displayed to the user. And also, after the user chooses the meal, we want to add the complete object inside the array. So I'm gonna just add this options array outside of the show menu because I want it to be a global array so that I can access it in other functions as well. So at the top of the script, I'm gonna just add here the options array. And inside the restaurant response to user, what I'm going to do is that I'm going to push, instead of 1 or 2 or 3, I'm going to push the options of the number. Let's say options 1. And here options 2. And then here options 3. But there is a problem, which is the array index. The array index will start from 0, so we need to add just an empty object here so that we avoid adding the wrong meal, because we will add number 1, meal number 1, which is this, which is at index number 1, not index number 0. Index number 0 will never be used, so I'm going to just leave it empty, an empty object. So don't forget to add here an empty object. And each time the user chooses a meal, it's going to go to the options array and get that meal, which has all of its details, such as the number, the choice, or details about the meal, and the price. And then it's going to add it to the meals array. And also here in the show menu, we need to start from 1, because as I told you, we have an empty meal that we will never use. Now let's save and refresh. As you can see, now we have 3 meals. Each meal has the price and the details about that meal, and the user can choose. Let's choose number 1, send, and we have the meal added to the user meals property. If I open the console, we should have the meal added here. If I open the object, we have the meals. We have meal number 1 and the choice meal 1, and the price is 24. And you can display that to the user if you wish. Instead of displaying you chose meal number 1, you can display this meal.